When I had my abortion, it's because I'd used a condom and it broke. And then I took the morning after pill within 6 hours, which is way before the end of when you're supposed to take it. And because I was over 175 pounds, it didn't work on me. And the pharmacist didn't tell me that. That's not general knowledge, that if you're over a certain weight, it's less effective. That's not my fault. I shouldn't have to give up the rest of my life or risk my life or maybe die because contraceptive made by men failed.
The contraceptive is the problem. That's the problem. Did you hear everything she said? After listening to her, I heard two pivotal things that has nothing to do with contraceptive. The fact that she was having sex with somebody that she didn't even want a child with. And also the fact that she was over 175 pounds or whatever she said. Now, what does that have to do with men? What does that have to do with contraceptive? What does that have to do with anything? Those are two decisions that she made that she completely dismantled and disregarded due to the fact that she had to get an abortion. That was based off her own decision. But do you see that? Do you see all of the disregard for accountability? All of the disregard for adulthood. That's basically what she said. And contraceptive, that's interesting. What she said was made by men. Everything in that room she probably was using was made by men. Not to mention, did y'all know that the Planned Parenthood was started actually by a woman? Yeah, her name's Margaret Sanger. So while she's over here trying to throw men under the bus and trying to seem as if like, oh, well, men, y'all make everything bad. Oh, men bad. Men don't know what they doing. She's sitting there enjoying the use of all of these things that men created and disregarding the fact that a woman's the one that even started the whole abortion, Planned Parenthood, contraceptive movement. But I guess that's our fault too. That's our fault too somehow.
Why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was.
Well, I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I on International Women's Day say I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
I think taking it to a kind of absurd status.
I think that's what.
About quite a
with respect, I think
thing.
that you'd already opened the absurdity door by saying it is limitless. You can do what you like. Anyone can say I'm a woman. So I simply ask you why.
Well, this is what I gotta say about this whole situation. Using the absurdity argument with a group of people who were like basically raised in a different generation who thinks differently, that would be something that you would really have to take into account. Not to mention, people in general, man, are extremely opinionated. People in general have their own train of thought, their own train of religion, their own train of beliefs, their own train of everything. So when you're trying to sell people on the ideology of a lifestyle that you have, I feel like, me personally, I feel like that's your business in your house, under your roof, you know, with your loved ones. If that's something you want to do on your own spare time, the United States legit is a melting pot. Come on, man. We have different religions. We got different beliefs. We got different ethnicities. The United States is the most diverse country on the entire planet. Nobody cares about what you want to or what you don't want to identify as. Nobody gonna discriminate against you for that. It is so diverse. Like, people legitimately can believe in whatever they want to here. Nobody's going to discriminate against you for that. So telling people like, look, you need to think this way, you're going to ruffle a lot of feathers because people just have their own train of thought. That's just what it is. So now, if you want people to take you seriously and you want people to actually sit down and think about it, questions like what he had are going to come up. People are going to be like, okay, well, why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? And when people ask those questions, you're going to have reasonable answers, or they're just going to keep poking at the bear. It just is what it is. So, yeah, that's my thought on it.
Your mama, yeah? Okay. Tell you do something, you do it.
Just look on
Tell
it.
her sorry.
Sorry, Mommy.
You say sorry.
All right. That's what's up, big brother. That's what's up, homie. Why you got your shirt off?
See, this is why we need men in the house. This young man, he obviously, I don't know, taking up the like man of the house father role, man. He's young, man. It's beautiful to see things like that because men, we're naturally the ones who always feel like we gotta have law and order, chain of command. Men always respect strength. Women are nurturers. As usual, women always feel like they have to be nurturers. So it's a lot difficult for females to be enforcers amongst people that they care about. Women can be enforcers. It's easy for women to enforce their power on people that they don't care about, or people they feel like they're not gonna lose any sleep over, or people that they're not responsible for, they feel like they're not responsible for. That's why you will see a female that's aggressive or masculine toward people that she don't care about losing. But when you do care about losing them, that's the difference. When you do care about losing somebody and you still got to keep that dominance, it's a lot harder. It's way harder for women to do that. It is so much harder for women to enforce power amongst people that they care about, because internally and instinctually they always feel like they have to be the protecting person. And him as a man, he understands that.
I take myself.
Oh, you about to take your shower?
I see people like it's dry.
Come on, take the picture.
Now put a skirt down there. What is that?
If it's that down there, you don't need to be wearing that because that's too small. They ain't even below your knee.
It ain't even up here. Where
That's
was
the
the post to
problem.
stop it?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on, you need to go some of that. And then we come out and get that.
She got shorts on, Ty.
Yeah, what they going
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me tell you something. That's instinctual for him. That's instinctual. It has nothing to do with insecurity. It ain't got nothing to do with him feeling like, jealousy, anything like that, attention. But him as an older brother, he understands if somebody say something to his little sister, somebody do something to his little sister, touch his little sister, anything like that, he's going to be responsible for protecting her. So what he's doing is putting her in a position where nobody's going to say anything, and it won't be a problem for him, because he know he's going to be the one that's going to have to say something in the defense of his baby sister. He's going to be responsible for her when she leaves the house. And he understands that, look, I'm not trying to deal with nothing that's unnecessary. He's trying to prevent collateral damage. He's trying to prevent future issues. He's trying to prevent any type of confrontation, because if something were to happen, he's going to have to be on the hook for that. And guess what? When she go home, and what do parents do when the brother doesn't do or say something that he's supposed to do? The first thing a parent's going to do when they see their child, why didn't you do nothing? And he knows that. So he like, look, if I'm going to be your protector, if I'm going to be the one that give you all this protection while we out in the streets, you got to make sure that you put all of us in the most optimal position where no problems happen. And that's why he sent her right back in the house. So the attitude and all that don't matter. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. And these are children, and they understand that. So I don't know why older people don't. Anyways, man, that's my reaction to these videos, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all of that. I got more videos coming. I really hope that you jump aboard and join the family while I'm still young, while I'm still growing. I got more coming for y'all. And if you want any videos, anything for me to react to, just send me a message, or you can write me on Instagram, anything like that. My link's in the description. Y'all have a good day.